Hello again, welcome to our study. Explain this, please. Well, what are we explaining? Well, if you are an avid Bible reader, or maybe you're brand new to this great book and you read for any time at all, eventually both the seasoned professional and the brand new person are going to run across passages that just don't seem to make a whole lot of sense. What does it mean? So we're going to take these one by one. This will be an ongoing study. These are short videos. We're going to take one passage, one verse, and we're going to try to explain it best we can exactly what that verse means. We're going to look at verses or possibly a passage. We'll go into the Old Testament and New Testament in no specific order. We'll talk about the customs, the culture, and the traditions, which will turn on a lot of lights as we go. We might even dwell for just a few times in the Mosaic Law. So explain this, please. So this is session number 1 or study number 1. And we go to Luke chapter 10 and verse 4. Jesus speaking here, he says, carry neither purse, nor scrip, nor shoes, and salute no man by the way. So the question is, what does he mean when he says, don't salute anybody by the way? What does that mean exactly? Well, Jesus is now going to send out his followers to go and reach the people for the cause of the gospel. He tells them to go unencumbered, that is, to travel light. When he tells them to salute no one as they go, it seems he's telling them to be rude or impolite. Not so. Now, understanding the culture of the day, we see the greeting of friends and acquaintances to be lengthy and time-consuming. The greetings are simply idle conversations, and sometimes these things will go on for hours and hours. Their ability to take great amounts of time to greet friends here is what he's illustrating. Time was of no importance to them. These greetings often lasted hours. And we further illustrate this in the passage in 2 Kings chapter 4, where Elisha tells his servant Gehazi the same thing. He says in verse number 29, then he said to Gehazi, gird up your loins, take up your staff in the hand, and go their way. And if you meet any man, salute him not. If any salute thee, answer him not. And lay my staff on the face of the child. Okay, so what he's telling him to do is to go find this child, lay his staff on the child, and raise this child from the dead. But the interesting point is he says, if you see anybody, don't salute them. In other words, don't greet them. Just go there, get the job done. Well, the explanation? Time's not to be wasted. See, the time for idle talk and worthless gestures was to be reserved for another time. There's business to be taken care of here. Jesus tells those chosen to do his work and go and make use of the time and not be wasteful of it. For those few men, there was a job to do, and the significance of it could not be taken lightly. The clock is ticking. Get busy. True in their day and true with us as well. Sometimes we waste so many hours of day doing senseless, silly things that mean absolutely nothing. The world is dying. There are those who are dying in their sins. And those of us that are involved in ministry to whatever degree, you don't have to preach, you don't have to teach, you don't have to sing. If you are involved somewhere in the ministry, time is of the essence. People need to hear the story of the gospel. And that's what he's saying. Don't waste time. Get on with the job. There's a lot to do. Well, that will conclude this first session. We'll see you on the next one. Be safe and be blessed. We'll see you then.